Just put me down. Okay. That does impress me very much. Let's do it. Anyway. Let's do it.
Let's just do it. I just want to apologize for the reflection in my goggles. You got 2 Jenns this week.
Okay. Right.
We're hobby authors, baby.
Before, you may have heard us speak about level 1, level 2, maybe, authors, and we want to explain that a little bit further because we're doing our best.
That's correct. But essentially, we've been arbitrarily giving ourselves levels as hobby authors. Why not define it?
Give it some parameters.
Roadmaps to figure out how to level up.
We're coloring in the lines today.
Correct.
I like that.
Correct. You may agree or disagree in the comments below. This list may be refined over time, but as of today, this is our current list for the different levels of authorhood. Okay, so a level 1 author has begun working on a creative writing project, whether that's fan fiction, a short story, screenplay, novel, or other format, with the clear and strong intention to develop it. We're not talking plot bunnies here.
If we're gonna put it in a little simpler terms, you don't just have a notes app. It's a little bit more than that. We've got a little bit more than bullet point ideas. The first step may be unorganized, but you probably have a full folder, multiple documents, some specific scenes that you've partially written, some paragraphs that you've strung together. You're not just thinking. You're doing a little bit more. These ideas are formed and they're written down with intention to be built upon. Documentation with intention. And I think that's level 1.
This is a huge jump.
You're right.
It is a huge jump,
you're
actually.
right.
So it's fine. Level 2 has a completed full draft of a project or fully closed out a shorter work. So like a short story. Gaining the experience of carrying a narrative from the start to finish. That's a huge jump from 1 to 2, and that also puts me down to a level 1 author.
However, I feel with the amount that you've done,
no, that's okay. I'm a level 1. I know how to refer to myself now properly.
How do you say level 1 with 80% of a manuscript written? Like, that's not really.
But I haven't graduated to level 2 yet.
We can say
maybe
1
we need
point.
to refine.
You're right. We could add fractions.
Here we go. Listen. No. Yeah.
We could add steps. We could add training wheels.
1.2. Here's the thing. Okay, should we refine this? I don't think so, because
it's just such a big
jump. Level 1, it is a huge jump. Legit, for our particular writing projects, it's a huge jump.
Yeah.
Because we have novels. However, for somebody writing a script or somebody writing, or people writing a short story, it's not as big of a jump. So context also applies. I mean, you're still an author.
But you've written short stories. So you were level 1 way before I was a level 1, 2. You were level 2. I help. Okay. I forgot that I wrote short stories. Okay, we're back. I'm back up to level 2. We're good. That just broke me. Oh
you
my gosh.
You knew. Okay, here's what happened. You knew that I was level 2, but you didn't remember how.
I just had so much faith in you that I just thought you should be way more than level 1. That's very anyways.
Sweet. That's very sweet. It is a large jump.
We are level 2, but the first draft, it just has to exist.
Correct.
She is existing so well in her first form. The first form is perfect because she's present.
Correct.
That's all. And start to finish, she's done.
Done.
That makes me level 2.
She's there.
Nothing more. We are not speaking to the quality.
And that's not the point of level 2.
And that's not the point of level 2. Because here's the thing, your first draft is going to look nothing like your final draft. In every occasion.
Not that we have experience with that yet.
Dream big.
That's what people have told us.
Yeah. In our research.
Level 3 authors have completed substantial revisions and line edits, producing a version of the work they are proud of and ready to share with somebody for feedback, critique, or further development. That could be beta readers, a critique partner, or a writing coach, etc., etc.
So, not that I would have any experience. I just believe we should be nice to level 3s. Because I'm a person who has had to read their own work back on a couple occasions, and especially earlier on in the manuscript when I was a newer writer, it's tough. Sometimes it's
not always pretty.
It's right. And these level 3s have read their work over and over and over again so many times.
Yes. And they've been self-critical enough.
Yeah.
They just got to a point where they're like, okay, I'm ready to show this to someone.
They're so humbled, and it's still not done.
I live in fear. I live in fear.
Maybe now you might have finalized a title at this point. Is that when you get a title?
Not gonna be me. Not gonna be me.
Is a level 3 author when you get a title? Because I am dreaming for that day.
I'm dreaming of that.
Maybe you don't.
Maybe not. Should we make that? Let's leave title out of this conversation because titles scare the crap out of me.
Oh my gosh.
I live in fear.
Yeah, I have been randomizing some witchcraft words, some throw a court in there because everybody else does.
Yeah, it makes me want to make it just like one word.
Ooh.
But like even that is scary to commit to.
Just
If I'm
got
being
chills.
completely honest. Okay, I think we've settled on that far.
Okay. Oh my.
Okay, level 4 has worked with a professional or an experienced editor, finalized the manuscript, and prepared the project for release, including copywriting, formatting, cover design, or other necessary presentation steps, depending on the type of the work. So not everybody like us with novels is gonna have to like make a cover and like title it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where our titles is gonna go. Level 4, that gives us an extra bump, an extra step to postpone that.
We have so much time.
We have so much time.
I'm not worried.
Okay.
If you're level 4, I think that you've spent a lot of time maybe creating a map.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe with a thematic watermark that follows the theme of your characters at this point.
Yeah.
You've really put thought into the supporting cast of your book. The cover page, all of that
Spent way
jazz.
too much time on that.
Yeah, you've maybe chosen your font. I feel like that's going to be a really big decision for me.
Yeah.
You should be very proud to be level 4.
Yeah, I think so. Especially if you've copyrighted your work. Like, that's like...
Wow.
That is finalization to the max, in my opinion.
Yeah, excellent.
Level 5 has officially published or released their final work, whether independently, traditionally, or on public platforms, with a finalized version available to readers.
Okay, so you might be new on the market, or you could have published a couple works at a time, even trying to get a bunch out there at once. You still remember what it's like to dream about having published work at this point, I like to think. And my heart just tingled that we're moving in the trajectory towards this part.
Aww.
Because if we ever get here,
That would be so amazing.
and then if we get there and then we get to watch this moment back, that would be such a heartwarming moment.
Aww.
Maybe it never happens, maybe it does, but anyways.
How sick would that be, though?
That'd be great. Let's do it. Anyway. Let's do it.
Let's just do it. Look at you, optimist.
Yeah.
Okay, and final level is level 6. Has completed and published multiple works, establishing a growing body of work and deeper engagement with writing as a craft or career.
Ooh, yeah.
So they've effectively done level 1 through 5 again and again and again.
Yeah.
Or just again and again, and then you're level 6.
You've quit your day job. Your day job is writing. You've tasted success.
Oh.
To dream. Listen. So you're Rebecca Yaros. That does impress me.
That does impress me
much.
very much.
Listen. So you're S.J. Maas. That does impress me. Very much. Listen. So you're Deborah Harkness.
Oof.
That does impress me. Very much. I can keep going.
We could.
I can keep going.
All night.
I shouldn't. However, Stephanie Meyer, that does impress me.
It does. It does.
Very much.
Very much.
I should
love
stop.
it. I love it. I think we're good. I think
Yeah.
you did many. I think
I think I needed to.
Okay, so the levels of authorhood on at least the J2 challenge. Jesus. At least on the J2, I've said it too many times now. At least on the J2. Wait, one more time.
I can't.
At least on the J2 challenge. No! On the J. At least.
I don't even know where we're going.
Wait. At least on the J2 channel, Jenn Squared
Yes.
channel,
Yes.
we've defined the levels. So now you know what we're talking about when we say we're level 2 authors. And you will also know what we mean when we say we've graduated to level 3.
Eventually.
One day.
One day. I like where we're going.
I think we're
I
on
feel
a good journey.
I like that.
I think we're doing it.
A bit of a roll, even.
I'd argue.
I'd agree. Okay. Do you agree with how we've attempted to rank ourselves on a random sliding scale? If you have any oppositions, or even if you agree, maybe let us know.
That'd be nice.
That could be fun. We could talk about
Suggestions?
it. Vetoes?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. You get one veto.
You get one veto.
You get one upvote and one veto.
Yeah. Okay.
Super.
Check you later.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
That's the one.
I forgot what color I was for a second. For a second. I
Let this
said
serve
for-
as a reminder.
I said for like I'm human.
It's your favorite color.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I feel terrible.
I accept your apology.
All right, just put me down. Okay.